Over 50% of North Americans are $200 or less away from financial insolvency. A similar number of North Americans, over 50% in fact, are looking for a new career change. And over 60% of North Americans are considering starting a business. The wind is shifting. We are entering into the new economy. Lots of people need to reconsider their 9 to 5 if for any other reason, to make more money and to make sure they can start to take control of their life. You may love what you do. You may be passionate about it, and you may be making a difference. But if you keep doing what you're doing, is it going to be enough to combat 7% inflation, rising interest rates? You have to have the ability to look in the future and make decisions today that's going to help you 10 and 20 years down the road. The days of decade-long low interest rates and record low inflation are over. Maybe for the next 20, 25 years before we see interest rates and inflation that low again at the same time. That's what today is all about. This video is going to lay out the reasons why maybe now is the time to reconsider your job. Because after all, for most people, the JOB stands for just over broke. So let's get into it. Reasons that you need to reconsider your 9 to 5. Number 1, you're working for somebody else's dreams, not yours. When we were kids, we were all dreamers. Many of us got into trouble for dreaming at school. I know I did, instead of paying attention to the teacher. But somewhere along the line, we stopped dreaming. Probably somewhere in between figuring out what life is all about and others around us starting to openly doubt us. I would rather fail trying to build my dream than succeed in building somebody else's, if that makes sense. Maybe it's time to bet on yourself, to put your family's goals and your family's dreams on the vision board and post them all around the house and go for it. Maybe it's time to set goals of what you want your life to look like, how much money you want to earn, the places around the world you want to travel, what age you actually want to be able to retire, and the impact you want to leave on the world when your time is up. The next reason why it's probably time to reconsider your 9 to 5, because your income isn't directly tied to your achievements. You could work as hard as you want at your job. You could even double the profits for that company every single year, and your income will not follow the same trajectory. How good would it feel to get compensated based on the job that you do? The harder you work, the more you get paid. What if somebody walked in on Monday to your job and told you, hey, there's no cap on the amount of money you can make. The bigger you can think, the more money you can make. Would that change the way you are? Would it incentivize you to show up earlier and stay late? Of course it would, because now you are dreaming. Now, you may be thinking that with your paycheck, there's a guarantee, but is it? Is there any guarantee anymore? All these companies are downsizing and laying people off, and we're about to head into the heart of the recession. Having a job is not safe like it used to be. Have you ever stopped to think how much money the company that you work for is making off of you? I did this exercise before I took the leap into business. I used to work at a local restaurant. The company I worked for was making about $900 an hour off of me. I calculated the amount of food that I was preparing, the amount of money they were making off me per meal. I minused my $11 an hour that they were paying me, and I figured out that I was being overridden by $900 an hour at work. How about you? Thirdly, you can't fully think outside the box. Being restricted creatively is like a prison sentence. There's tons of research that show that being creative makes you live longer. It helps you live a healthier life while you're aging. From improved cognitive function, memory, increased self-esteem, reduced stress, and increased social interaction. Who doesn't want more of those things? When you become an entrepreneur, you're forced to use the creative side of your brain. You're constantly problem solving, thinking of new ways to achieve bigger milestones, and you're forced to evolve. Quite often, I meet people that have been in the same industry for 20 years. They seem burnt out, bored, and quite often experience the same thing over and over and over again. When they're at their job, they're thinking about the weekend, their summer vacation, etc. The next reason that you may want to reconsider your 9 to 5 is this, because you want to design your work around your life, not the other way around. What if you could design your work around your current life and the life that you want to have by design? What if you could prioritize your life, not just your work? It's one thing to love what you do and be willing to dedicate your life to that work, but what about your family? What about the ones you love? How are you able to bring them along with you for the ride? Imagine building your business around your health issues or your family challenges. Imagine building your business around your physical goals, your mental health goals, etc. Building a business shouldn't be about just getting financially rich. It should be about getting rich in all areas of life. So being able to design your work around your life will enhance all of these areas. When I need to get away, I leave town for a couple weeks. I get away a couple times a year with my family because I can. And I'm scheduling my business around my mental health breaks so that I need to in order to live a long and healthy life. The next reason why it may be time to reconsider that job is because you are ready to bet on yourself. In my opinion, betting on yourself is never a gamble. There's an abundance of opportunities out there. Locking yourself into a 9-to-5 is basically taking an all-star player and putting them in the press box. Why not find out what you're made of? By challenging yourself and betting on yourself, you will end up holding yourself to a higher standard. You'll have a clear and more exciting vision of your future. This positive energy is going to radiate into your family in all areas of your life. It will cause you to wake up earlier, more inspired than you've ever been before. Further to that, if you ever have a time to bet on yourself in the history of mankind, now is that time. There's more uncertainty right now than there's ever been in the last 100 years. I have other YouTube videos talking about that, and there's a lot of reasons for that. But why not you? Why not now? What are you waiting for? If you don't do it for your family, who's gonna do it? You are the answer to your family's prayers. Let's make it happen, and I will see you at the top. All right, you guys, these are the 5 reasons you need to reconsider your 9-to-5. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I would love to answer them. If you wanna know how to partner with me, check out the description. There's a link below. While you wait for the next video, I also have a video about what is self-awareness and how it can improve your overall life. I also have a video on how you can change your life in 2023, so be sure to watch these 2 videos. Thank you for watching today. I'll see you on the next one.